Are you on a back-to-back cruise? Is this your first time doing a back-to-back cruise? Well, stay tuned and I'm going to show you what all to expect on your back-to-back cruise. So it's the last night of your first cruise and you're either going to pack your bags or you're not. If you're not packing your bags, it's because you're staying in your room and you can just keep everything the way it is. I would just bring a small bag with some valuables, a kind of emergency medication, anything that you might want to have on hand for the next few hours because you're not going to be able to get back into your room until about 1 or 2 o'clock. If you're moving to a different room, you're going to need to pack up all of your belongings, leave them in the room, and your stateroom attendant will bring them to your next room. Usually a day, maybe even 2 days before the end of your first cruise, your stateroom attendant will come to you and say, "Hey, are you in room 7412 next time?" And you say, "Yes, I am." And they say, "Just leave your bags in your room. I will take care of them. I will bring them to your next room." So then when you check in, everything will be ready for you and waiting. So on the last night of your cruise, you're going to walk into your room and there's going to be a document like this telling you things about how to settle your account and instructions about your turnover day. And there's also instructions about where to have breakfast and where to meet. Very important, where to meet for consecutive cruisers. There's a designated space on each cruise and they're going to kind of check your room number, check your name. They're going to give you a new card. Going to leave the ship with your old card, and then you're going to check in on the ship again with your new card. You gotta go through customs, but I'll show you what all that looks like. So it's 8 o'clock on our turnover day, and you have to be out of your room by 8, so we are heading to the Windjammer to get some breakfast, and then we're gonna go to Attic, which is the place that the back-to-back cruisers are meeting on this specific cruise, and we'll get our new cards.
If not, then try not to make it.
Okay, I have my old card, and now I have my new card. This one is going to be how I get off the ship, and this is how I'm going to get back on it. So we checked in at Attic, and they gave us these stickers, and the stickers signify that you are a backpack cruiser for the crew. And they did something that they didn't normally do on our back-to-back cruises, and that's scan our passports. So they scanned our passports inside of Attic. I mean, we just got off of Freedom of the Seas in the same port of Miami, and they didn't scan our passports, so it's ship to ship. It really depends. I know, like, when we were in England, we were in the dining room and we just like tapped our old cards out. They gave us new cards. We walked around like in a circle, tapped in our new cards, and that was it. We didn't have to get off the ship. But usually in the US, you do have to wait until everyone is off the ship except for back-to-back cruisers. And back-to-back cruisers are the last ones off the ship. So it's usually about 9:45, 10 o'clock. You get off the ship and then you come back on. So last one's off, first one's on. So that's usually how it goes. We'll see how it is today. And now we're back on the ship, just relaxing until our room's open, and we already did our muster station. There is a back-to-back lunch that we opted out of, but I've had it before and it's pretty good. So there's your backpack. It's pretty easy. Sometimes it takes a little longer than other times, but in general, you got 2 vacations, so what do you have to complain about? Alright, I'll see you in the next video.